Go.
You got the Lamborghini Aventador, all right? 2.90 to 60. That's like prime shit right there, all right? That's like some of the best in the world, all right? Below that, you've got the Nissan GTR at 2.80 to 60, all right? Again, even better. Phenomenal. But it gets better, okay? Just wait. The 997 911 Turbo S does a 2.70 to 60. That's right, 2.7. Better than the Lamborghini, better than the GTR. But it gets better even yet. There's still a faster car. The Veyron Super Sport does a 2.6. 2.6. Like, think about that. Like, think how fast that is.
Think about it.
How fast is that? Like, how fast? That's like 1, 2. It's at 60 miles an hour right now.
Fun fact, if you play Funky Town in your head, that's 120 beats per minute. So if you just clap on the off beats, you're counting exact seconds. You take me to Funky
Never
Town.
heard that song. I've
You've
never
heard that
never
song?
heard that song.
What?
Now,
No.
these
what?
cars are often more similar than you might imagine. For example, they all have
Dun
four-wheel
dun
drive.
dun 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 dun.
That song?
Funky Town.
That's not. Yeah, it is. Yeah, he's right.
No. Boop, 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 boop. No, not that one.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What is he playing?
He's playing Far Cry 2.
That's what Far Cry 2
Wait,
is.
no, that's Fallout New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas, yeah. Anyway.
Fascinating. Play a song for me. So they're all four-wheel drive. All right.
I think this is it.
They all have turbochargers. They're all turbocharged. The GTR is a twin turbocharged 3.8 liter V6. The Lamborghini Aventador has a 6 liter. Actually, no, that's not true.
Supercharged.
The
right?
no, the Lamborghini is the only naturally aspirated car of those three. I lied. I'm sorry. But it also has the slowest 0 to 60, and by slow I mean 2.9 seconds. 6 liter V12. It's like, what is it, like 600 and
It envelops 640 horses.
it's like 640 horses, something like that. I can't remember exactly. The 911 is also a 3.8 liter twin turbocharged flat six. I think it's a flat six. I think it's a flat
that
six.
one's not in my head. Because Funky Town won't load.
And of course, just go to like YouTube.
I
And of
am
course,
on YouTube.
The Veyron has a quad turbocharged W16, which is just ridiculous, with over like 1,200 horsepower, some ungodly amount of power. But notice, it only does 0.1 better, 1/10 of a second faster 0 to 60 than the 911 Turbo S. You know. Meanwhile, you're paying. The Turbo S is 175 about. The Veyron is Super Sport's like 2.2 million, something like that. So I mean, there's a giant discrepancy. Obviously, the Veyron can hit a higher top speed. It's like 260 miles an hour. And the Turbo, I probably can only do around about 200 or so. But the real superstar of all of these is the GTR. With the 2.80 to 60, which is better than pretty much most cars, and a base price of $106,000 for the 2013 model. It's $112 for the Black Edition, which I highly recommend. You get the raised forged wheels. You get the black Recaras on the inside.
You can move.
Sounds like the girl from Portal. Who sings this? I have heard this song.
Yeah. Lips Incorporated.
Anyway, what I'm trying to say is basically Go with
25.
the GTR.
The difference between the leader in this group and the slacker in this group, the GTR is the slowest, or the Aventador is the slowest?
Aventador is the slowest.
Okay, so the GTR is, let's just round out $100,000. It's cheaper than that, and I can tell you, but I'm just saying, let's just, for the sake of even numbers,
No, it's
100,000.
actually, it starts at
The
one-
SS starts at 2.5 million on the Google it as did, so the Veyron is 25 times the price for 0.2 seconds.
Precisely. Obviously, you're gonna get a higher speed with the Veyron.
But
But for all intents
honestly,
and
it doesn't matter
purposes,
unless
you're never
breaking
gonna
federal
you're
law.
never gonna be able to go that fast. Like you're never gonna be. There are like maybe 3 or 4 places on the entire planet that you could ever implement that top speed. None of which you will have access to. I can guarantee you. Go with the GTR. If you've got the cash, go with the Aventador. It handles slightly better. It's a more impressive vehicle, but for all intents and purposes, $112,000 for a supercar that can a car that can beat most. I mean, $175,000 for the 911 Turbo S. $112 for the most expensive GTR. GTR is more comfortable, easier to drive, more confidence-inspiring, especially for people who don't have a lot of racing experience. The GTR is the better vehicle, pretty much all around, and it's probably gonna be more reliable anyway. And that's basically it. Just go with the GTR,
And there you have it.
and it looks better anyway.
Ethan Huber.